It's Jen from McLean Fitness with a special workout today to kind of mix into your routine. It is based on someone that I follow and study and have read his book. Peter Attia has a book called Outlive, and the whole idea is longevity and like living till the day you die, and not, you know, living your last 10, 12, 20 years dying, okay? So there's certain things, there's criteria that he says can get you to live, let's say to 100, okay? So I kind of incorporated this as best as possible, and I'll kind of explain it as we go through the workout, so read his book if you're interested. I'm going to use my jump rope. I'm going to use dumbbells. I do have my Hex Bar set for, there's a moment where you have to do your Hex Bar, but you can use dumbbells. And so I do have a sandbag, some body weight stuff, and I also have, I'm trying to drag something. I want to simulate somewhat of a drag or pulling motion. So I have my punching bag, which is 80 pounds. I wish it was a little bit heavier, and I wish I had more space, but I'm going to do that time. So if you don't see me on the screen, it's because I'm like trying to use the space that I have. But grab something heavy, and I want you to either like pull or push, okay? That's timed, that's later. So we're going to start with a warm-up, somewhat of a warm-up. We're going to do jump rope. So I'm going to do 100 jump rope skips. Then I'm going to do 5 body weight get-ups, but I'm going to use some dumbbells to hold my body. We're going to do 5, and then I'm going to do timed. We're going to do single leg. We're just going to hold, okay, just isolated, and then 30 seconds you're going to close your eyes and hold. And then we're going to do the other leg. And we're going to repeat this 3 times, all right? So that was, I'll explain jump rope. I think it's something that I just added, but he does incorporate the importance of VO2 max and cardio. So let's begin. 100 skips. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so body weight get-ups. This is important for longevity. All right, I'm gonna lock my feet in. I'm gonna slowly lower. This is slow and controlled. We're not using momentum. So you're gonna come down, and then you're gonna come up, and you're not gonna use momentum. That's when we have 5. You can add weight. I kind of think weight somewhat makes it easier to some people struggle with this, believe it or not. 3, the weights do help, believe it. Or you can lock it under something like a furniture. 1 more. And 5. All right, we got our single leg holds on each side. 25 seconds, just pick a leg, hold your leg up, okay, and just balance. So what you're gonna notice here is your ankle mobility, which is super important, okay? When we get older, a lot of things that we run into, tripping, falling, just coming off of a step. So be mindful of your ankle, and you wanna strengthen it. And everything connected to it is involved. So when these 30 seconds are over, I'm gonna close my eyes, all right? That'll challenge the balance. I'm a little nervous because I can feel my ankle. So focus and close your eyes. And if you need to lower your foot just a little bit, you're gonna wave your hands around, use your core, but keep that foot up. And then I'm gonna reset the timer. Whew, and if you have to tap, once again, warm up. Not trying to give myself excuses. This is tough, and this is something you should practice. Keeping your eyes closed is way harder than you think. All right, let's switch the other leg, starting in 5. So, also, and I believe I think his rule is 15 and 15. I'm making it a little bit harder. Because once again, I'm over 50, I want to reach to 100, okay? So I have a ways to go. But focus, and if you can't do it with your eyes closed, just keep your eyes open for the full minute. And once we're done this, we'll go back to jump rope. Okay, so there's definitely logic toward everything that we're doing today. At the end, I'm going to give you an option of something else that you can add as a finisher. Now the one is going to be long because it's just a walk, but the other one is sprints. All right, I'm going to close my eyes. Wow, it's amazing how closing your eyes is a different beast. Just try and focus, be in the moment. You don't, like I said, my leg was up higher when my eyes were open. My leg's a little bit lower for balance. I don't even know what my arms look like, but they probably look weird. All right, grabbing that jump rope, round 2. Oh my God, the hardest part was the non-movement. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, get ups. 5 of them. Try not to use your hands, just come up 1. 2. Some people have to roll to their side, okay? So there's so many benefits of making sure that you can do this. 3. Do not want to see a decline in doing every normal day, like activities or movement. And this is 5. All right. Oh, deep breath. Here we go. Hardest part. Starting in 5. Keep that foot stable and eyes open. So we're going to do another round after this. And then we have a crazy set. Crazy. Because Peter Attia says we should be able to walk up 4 flights of stairs. We're going to do it weighted. We're going to do something similar. So step-ups will be our exercise of choice for that. In 5 seconds, I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to slowly lower. 30 seconds, close. You might notice one leg too has better balance than the other one. We want to strengthen those ankles. Super, super important. You can feel my foot going side to side. Once you get that position, just kind of rest and relax. I got it. All right, other leg, starting in 5. So I'm going to do it with a sandbag, and we're going to do alternating step-ups. We're going to do, this is 4 rounds, we're going to do 24 total. Okay, so when I think of a flight of stairs, I think of 12 steps going uphill. Since we have 2 legs, I'm going to double that and make it 24. Just make it a little bit harder. So our workout's going to be a little harder than what's expected. All right, I'm going to be closing my eyes in 5 seconds. Close my eyes. So I'm always trying to challenge us to do more than the baseline. Because we don't want to, it's easier to go down or decline. So we gotta raise the bar, people. Keep that core engaged, I find that helps. All right, last round. And take components of this workout and work on them like forever. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, to end. All right, get us. Squeeze your glutes when you come up. We're going to need them ready for the next set. We have some hollow hold V-sits, and we have kneeling, half kneeling snatches. I got two more. And 5. All right, last time with our, here we go. Take a leg. So you can the same one I started with. Eyes open. So we have 4 rounds, like I said, 8 hollow V-sits with the, we're gonna do a V-sit press. And then I'm gonna do kneeling snatches, 5 on each arm. We'll get there when we get there. 24 alternating step ups. And we're gonna close our eyes soon. Focus. Adjust your body so that you can do this. Meaning, do whatever you need to do with that leg that's elevated. Whew. Do whatever you need with your hands. Like I said, mine are like all over the place. Close those eyes. And breathe. I can feel my knee working too, which is so important. Other leg. We have some knee over toes lunges too, just because that's important. Everyone always has problems with their knees as we get older, especially if it's genetic. Strong knees are important, or especially the muscles that support it. So we have some deep lunges later, where I really want your knee to go over your toe. And we're gonna close our eyes in a second, or 2. I can't see the timer, I'm afraid to look. Close your eyes. Make this one count. And get ready for the sweat to come. You can even put your leg back. Whew, got a tap. Focus. You're almost done. All right. So nothing's timed on here. I don't need my timer. I just need my sandbag. Since it's kneeling snatches, I'm going to use a 25. And then the V-sit hold, I think I'm going to use 20s. Some of this stuff I added. It's not necessarily stuff that he recommends, okay? But it makes sense to what he's his whole list. Wrap this. You can hold dumbbells. We're going to alternate. It's 1.
Sorry.
2.
Still not sure about that.
That was my watch. Sorry. 3. 4.
I'm still not sure about that.
5.
Goodbye.
6. 7. Now obviously this is higher than a normal step. 8. 9. 10. 11. All right, halfway there. 12. 13. 14. 23, 24. All right, we have our V-sit. Grab your weights. Some more of a V-sit, and you're gonna press 1, sorry, hollow hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit heavier. It's not necessarily a full V-sit, it's really just a hollow hold. All right, snatches, kneeling, 5 on each side. 1, power it up, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, back to the top. Just gonna grab my other 25 and use that for the presses. All right, here we go, step ups. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 10 more, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. All right. So get these weights. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, kneeling. I'll do it from this view. Half kneeling, so one leg's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have more snatches too. These are, it's not the only set with snatches. It's just it's a good full body dynamic exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, back to our step-ups. Round 3. You can use your bag for the drags. Maybe do it like bear crawl, but we have some bear crawls too today. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to go up the next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Maybe I'll try 30s on the snatches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, one more round. One more round. Just go a little heavy. Feels heavy. Last one. 1, 2. Obviously doing things barefoot is also a good thing to do for your ankles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, halfway there, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Where's my hair? It's all over the place now, I'm sure. All right, 8. I have 2 elevations, and you'll see why. That'll be later. We'll be doing single leg. I want a nice big deficit. Single leg glute raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's see if we can do snatches. Something doesn't feel right. Don't do it if you're not ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, done that set. So your next set, we have Hex Bar Deadlifts. I'm gonna do, you need to do 100% of your body weight. All right, so if you're 100 pounds, it's 100 pounds on the bar. Well, count your bar, okay? That's weighted. My bar is 55 pounds, so, okay. I'm going over what my body weight is, because once again, we're raising the bar here. 5 reps. We're doing this just 3 times. And then we're gonna do 10 pushes with an alternating snatch, plank snatch. I'm gonna grab a 20 for that one. I'll do that over here. And then your last move is just a farmer's carry. And I have 2 heavy weights here. We're gonna do that. The goal for that is 50% of your body weight, I think on each hand actually. Although I could be wrong on that because I have 45s here. So it might be 50% for 30 seconds. And I will make sure I note that. But that would be a lot. Although I think it's 50% for both hands. So I have 2 45s, 90 pounds over my 50%. All right, so I'll just have my minute ready for that. Starting with my 5 Hex Bar Deadlifts. 1, and you can use dumbbells. 2, I'm gonna try and go all the way down. 3, weight in your heels. 4, and I think I have 165 on here. Maybe it's 155. 155. Okay. Snatches. 10 with a push-up. Okay. Whew. So uneven push-up. That's 1. These are gonna take a while. So alternate. 2. Bring to the side. Push up. 3. 4. 5. It's only 3 rounds, guys. Take your time. I know there's a lot of reps you want to rush. Don't rush. 6. Oops. So pull it through and snatch. 7. 8. 9. Last one. And, all right, farmer's carry. We're gonna count down 10 seconds to grab your weights. Use your space and make sure it's safe. I'm just gonna do this so it's not my way. Pick them up. So, super important, okay? Grip strength is important. And balance. And think of like when you're carrying your groceries, right? I don't know if you ever have this heavy weight in your groceries, but just focus. About halfway there. This is hard. I was trying to be like, I don't know, hopefully I didn't let my ego get in the way of this one. We have less than halfway. I'm gonna grab some water. 2 more rounds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. I'm gonna towel off my face because sweat's coming. 5 seconds. I'm feeling this. So it shouldn't be 100% of your body weight. So I think I'm above the normal strength level, okay, I think. So it should be 50%. There's no way. And if it's 100, he probably means 30 seconds, okay? I'm pretty sure it's 50. And then I wrote that on the board. All right, I promise you have 2 hands. Okay, we're doing this again. Let's start with our 5 hex bar. Make any adjustments that you need to make. I feel good with this. I can go very heavy on my hex bar. But we have a lot coming, okay? And the goal is more than my body weight. One, two, three. Make sure your lats are engaged. 4, and 5. I like this nice and slow, feeling really strong. 10 push-ups. So your grip's using the hex, okay? Let me move this out of the way. Hopefully you can see me. Sorry about this. Space is limited. One, pull it through, push up. 2, make sure you have a nice plank there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, farmer's carry. Make sure your grip's good. And your low breather. I was failing last time. We're going in 10 seconds. Make sure you don't have sweaty hands either. Deep breath, 5 seconds. Make sure you have that good grip, and you might notice one side is stronger than the other. We're about 20 seconds in. So really, when you know the time, sometimes that helps. And maybe if you're listening to music or listening to me talk, sometimes that helps too. We got a lot more isolated stuff coming up. I'm already feeling my left. Kind of struggling at 25 more seconds. So more realistically, if I did 50, I'm trying to think, probably more like 75s on each hand would be the closest. No, actually that would be too much too. 30s. 10. Left is failing. 4. 3, but that's going on failure. Oh. All right, shake that off. One more round. All right, I'm gonna try my best to do that. Our next set too, one more round, of course, is we have single leg glute raises, okay? So I'm gonna do, like I said, 2 elevations, and I'll do it so I can go deep. Water, and then we're gonna begin. But that's coming up. Bear crawls for a minute, handstand holds for a minute. I'm gonna do bear crawl with the dumbbell. And maybe I'll just go this way. So you might not see me entirely, but I'll start back wide, and I'll probably use my 45 for that. All right, last round. I'm stalling, sort of. One, 2, feel all your muscles working on this. 3, 4, and 5. I'm just gonna do this out with it because we don't need this anymore. Great planks. 10 total. I'm also gonna move my bag while I'm at it. Last time. I know I'm gonna fail. But you know what? I gotta stop telling myself that. So shake it off. Get ready. Starting in 10. I know I can adjust my weights. I'll just lower it if I have to. 3 seconds. So the single leg glute raise, I think I just decided in my head, I was gonna do body weight, but I think I'm gonna add ankle weights. But I'm not gonna keep them on for the bear crawls or the handstand hold. Bear crawl, like I said, I am gonna use one single dumbbell, and I'm gonna crawl and pull with that. So that pull and pull back. So it'll be like a push, I guess somewhat of a push and a pull. And then the handstand, I'm just gonna lean up against the wall and focus. We have that 3 times. And then you just have a time set to finish. All right, I'm focusing here, trying 15 seconds. Let's see if I can do this without, as you can tell my hand is slowly losing grip. 10, but my brain is fine. Focus. 5, slipping. Oh. All right, setting up for the next set. 3 times. All right, and then I'll explain at some point what we'll be doing for your little add-on if you want. You don't have to do it, but do it on another day. The whole idea, and I'll explain it when I get there. I won't give you too much at once. I'm just gonna add 5 pound ankle weights, and they're easy to put on and put off. And we're gonna do 10 reps. The goal here is to focus on range of motion, which I'm gonna pull this back just a little bit. And you know what? I'll do my bear crawls over here. All right, let's make sure I have room. You don't have to do it weighted, or if you want, put a weight, your pelvic area. It's really hard. You can't use, a bar would be super hard because you can't roll it on you. I hope this is the right, I feel like I need to pull this back just a little bit more. I might have to do this on an angle. All right, so your back's on here, your one leg's up, and you're gonna come down, actually, like I said, I need even more room. There we go. Just because you need to be able to dip. One leg up, here we go. 1, we have 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other leg. Raise it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, ankle weights up. 1 minute. Bear crawls. I'll probably move somewhat in a diagonal just because. Starting in 10 seconds. And then I'm just going to go right into my hands. I might have to move this. I might as well just move this out of the way. All right, get in your crawl position. Pulling up. Use your core. Staying low to the ground. And then I want you to come backwards and pulling. alternating the hand. That's right now we're bringing it. I'm gonna keep it where it is, so that way I'm not favoring going, pulling and pushing. All right, 10 seconds, handstand hold. In 5. Just hold plank if you can't do a handstand, okay? But I'm doing it against the wall. But what I want you to try and do is not put so much weight, like don't lean too much on the wall. It's there for, you know, I mean, I have my heels on it. I'm not like just floating beside it. But breathe, focus, keep your core tight. I kind of wish I could see my timer, but we'll have to wait till we hear that 3-minute count or second countdown, and then we're repeating 2 more times. Focus, because remember, you did a big chunk of this workout. So the whole idea with these exercises is really core, glute. We're really trying to work on things that keep us stronger and live longer. And these are very good. Crawling, important. When you fall on the ground, you want to be able to get up. You want to be strong on the ground. All right. Oh, that was round 1. Here we go. Round 2. This is actually, it's a fun workout. Because you know what it is? It's just kind of what you do during the day, sort of. Right, not really, but kind of. In a way, you just don't realize you're doing it. You don't realize that all this stuff is going to make you your daily life. You're busy, great, like don't avoid things because it's too hard during your daily life. That's what keeps you young, by doing the things that are hard. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, squeeze the glutes, and 10. We don't want a flat butt, okay guys? We want a nice round butt. 2. Strong butt is so important for stability and balance. 5, 6, 7, 8. We got those bear crawls. 9. And I'm going to start with my weights at 10. Move this out. 10 seconds. I'm going to go backwards first. Alternating. Hover those knees like just a few inches off the ground. And you're crawling backwards. You should feel your quads. That's when you know you're doing it right. And your core. And it's like a overall body exercise. Another thing important, which is going to kind of flow into our finisher when we get there, but what's important is just walking, okay? Moving. I don't know if anyone's checked out the Netflix, it's like a 4-episode series on living to 100. And a lot of these people, some of the things that they do that's sort of similar in all these different locations, your blue zones, is walking. Some of them is just, they're hills. They're like living neighborhoods with tons of hills. So don't avoid the hills, tackle them. All right. Oh, 10 seconds. You're like, oh my God. I just need to do that every once in a while. It's not like it's bothering me. I'm enjoying this. Okay. 1 minute. And I walk. My neighborhood's kind of hilly. But I add, don't laugh at me, but I'm going to do this over because my neighbor's showing. 5 seconds. Woo, here we go, 3 seconds. Balance, round 2. Like I said, make it challenging. If you're good at handstands, maybe not do it up against the wall, or do what I'm doing and just have your like heels. So I walk all the time. My neighborhood's a very walking neighborhood, but I added weight. So I now have a nice heavy 20-pound weighted vest that I walk with. I have to make it harder, else I'm gonna feel, and I try and move at a relatively fast pace. So when we get to your finisher, the 2 selections that you can choose from is you need to be able to walk 3 miles in under an hour, which you should. I mean, we're talking 20-minute mile, so that would be the baseline, okay? And then the other option is because you want to work on your VO2 max, so full out sprint for 20 seconds. All right, let me finish this. Whew. Full out sprint, 20 seconds. But allow yourself 40 seconds to recover. And you're gonna repeat, I would say 48 times on that. I'm gonna try and do 8 times today. I'm what you call not a sprinter, so not that that matters. Getting to your VO2 max. Your VO2 max is your VO2 max, but you want to push yourself so it's beyond your level 3. It's beyond, way beyond that. Beyond your level 2, which is what you're fast walking typically. Level 2 is like you can talk, but you're like, I'm struggling a little bit. VO2 max, like your max, you can't be able to talk at all. 10 reps, here we go, last time. 1. But you recover, and I'll allow you to recover 40 seconds. 3, 4, which is really hard, it's sometimes not enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. But we still have a time set to finish. 1, 2, just 2 moves. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you don't like to do your shoulders elevated, you can do just the legs raised. 9, and 10. All right, pause. I'm gonna pull down and then go. Starting 10. You can use a sandbag for this too. Ooh, here we go. Remember, alternating. So we do a little more, something similar to this in our time set. Pick something heavy, pick a child, maybe an animal, I'm just kidding. Something heavy though, that you can drag or push or pull. Put a kid on like a sled and pull them. Like an actual sled, not like even a exercise equipment sled, unless you have one. I have a tire that I sometimes use. Same idea. Your last minute of handstands. I know my hair is all over the place. All right, 10 seconds. We also have elevated. I have to pull something else elevated. Here we go. So I'm going to do elevated static lunges, timed. We have 2 legs, so this is 4 rounds on those 2 moves. This is the last move of this set though, but I'll have to pull out even like a slight elevation. Keeping that core tight, squeeze your glutes, focus, breathe. You know, maybe take one leg off, woo, maybe not. Breathe. You're almost there. So not every workout has to be full strength or full cardio. And that's really, I felt like you get a little bit of that, but it's really more functional. Kind of moves a little bit fun, like changing it up. But practice this. Incorporate these moves. And then we go. All right, so I need my minute timer. No, I don't. I need an elevation. Okay. So I'm going to grab this, and you can decide if you want to do this with body weight, where you're elevated, or I'll make sure it doesn't have a runaway stability at all. Or if you want to do it with weight. Okay, but the whole idea here, I think I'm going to do it weighted, only because it's not that long. So you're going to come, I want you to come deep, knees over elbow. Let me move this out. Because then I'm going to grab my bag. It's over there. So I'll grab it. You'll see me pull it. It's an 80-pound bag, punching bag. Let me get my timer ready. So 30-10, so not a long set. My timer. Can't really see with sweat in my eyes. It's a little over 5 minutes. 10 seconds, we start. I'm going to do the bag first. I did put handles on here, but I might change that up actually. We'll see. I'm just going to pull. You can see it's not really that heavy. But if I was outside and I had my tire. And actually, I'm just going to grab from the handle next time. When I pull over here. The tire's cool because you can put dumbbells in it. It's going to be a little bit better. I'm going to be faster. I'm going to do it this way from now on. Alright, grabbing weights. One leg elevated. Just remember what leg is elevated. And I want you to come down and up. And get that knee over the toe. Slow and controlled. It's nice when it's timed, so you don't have to think about counting, just think about getting deep. Yeah, I'm just going to grab the handles. Believe it or not, this does catch up on you. Take those heels in. Uh-oh. All right, other leg. We want time to set up. It's not like the bag's going to roll away somewhere. All right, deep, nice positioning of your body.